Hello, my name is Diego from the Hit Music Studio, and in this video I would love to get you to be able to play the song Shivers by Ed Sheeran. And in my tutorials I don't cover what the singer is singing because I don't believe that that's that productive. I try to give you actual piano and keyboard parts of how an album gets layered so you can learn how to do those so one day you can play with other musicians. Now let's go there to a close-up so we can talk a little bit about the right hand. The right hand, I'm going to play it down here. So you can see the notes light up on the software. It's fairly easy. It's three groups of notes, B, D, E, and F sharp twice. Try to do that with fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, that goes twice. Then we move the thumb to A, and we do A, D, E, and F sharp. And we're gonna do A, C sharp, D, and E. Good idea to take a notebook and probably write these notes down so at least you know where they are. You can pause the video and then start practicing this. My suggestion for this part will be to take a drum beat, play it slowly, probably count to 8, because some of them are syncopated. So my second note goes when I say 4. I believe the third note goes when I say 8, if I count to 8. And then the fourth note actually, is gonna go when I say 4 again. So let me show you what I mean. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I am counting to 8, which means I'm counting eighth notes. And believe me, and I like to encourage you guys, and I tell this to my students, the intersection of being a really good musician sometimes involves counting. So you want to be a really good musician, you're going to have to count while you practice. It's sometimes the only way to assemble something correctly, and it's definitely sometimes the only way to catch yourself in the mistakes that you're making and not have to almost depend on a teacher to tell you, okay, this is wrong and this is wrong. Definitely counting is a lot of work. It's not easy, and it makes practicing a lot more, I guess, involved, but at the same time, it really produces results. So try this, try counting. And I like with my students, I try to count to 8. I feel like it's a little bit easier and tell you, okay, on this group of 8, you play here and you don't play there. So practice just that, what I just showed you. Keep in mind where do the notes go, because we're gonna do left hand. So now with the left hand, a couple things about the pattern with the left hand. It's a little bit more challenging with the right hand. So in this pattern, we're gonna do this. We're gonna play B by itself, and then we're gonna play F sharp and B together as a block. So the way that it's gonna go is 2 groups of 8. In the first group, I'm gonna play pinky on number 1. On 2, I play F sharp and B. I don't play anything on 3, when I say 3. Then I play on 4, 5, and 6. When I say those numbers, I'm gonna play 3 times, leave 7 blank, and play on 8. Good idea to take a notebook and write numbers 1 to 8 twice, so you can know, almost put an X, where do we play? We play on 1 with the pinky, then on 2 with F sharp and B, leave 3 blank, then do 4, 5, 6, 7 blank, and 8. So I will start practicing that. Sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, after that, I want you to play on 1 and 2, 1, 1, 2, with the same pattern, actually, without putting that pinky that I did there. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the second group of 8, you're gonna do 1, 2, 3 blank, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 blank. So the complete pattern goes like this. I'll do it fairly slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The good thing is once you assemble that correctly, the pattern repeats, and it's going to be exactly the same on the left hand multiple times, changing notes, but it's the same rhythmic pattern. So my suggestion is practice this very slowly so you can grab the rhythmic side of things. How do they work? Counting out loud. By the way, sometimes people count and they start counting and they stop counting. Count out loud like someone can hear you inside the same room that you are in. So once you have that, very, very slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to change to this notes, G, D, and G, with exactly the same rhythmic pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's interesting because when I start counting it, and I already have practiced this, it almost allows me to catch myself if I played a wrong note here or there. So it's almost like the more that you count, the more that you become very strict and like, okay, let me not play it wrong. And you become your own teacher in that end. So definitely try this. It is tough. It is particularly tough sometimes to count. The solution is always go really slow. So now once you can do that, and I'll encourage you to practice that directly with a drum beat, counting out loud, and let me actually do the left hand before I do it with two hands. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is the pattern there with two hands. Now the fun begins when you try to put it together. So it is very important that you know. And the good news is that on 4 and on 8, we're playing with both hands. So that should be a little bit of a help. At the same time, my suggestion is do this very, very, very slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so on. The next bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the good news is, or at least into how this process works, I had already done this. So to me, it's almost like I already have it in autopilot. Sometimes once I practice it enough counting out loud and I almost get it into my autopilot, it's almost tougher for me to start counting again because my hands already know it, and it's easier for me to like just almost like let them do its thing without me intervening. But I cannot get it there unless I take my time, do it really slowly and counting. So I really hope that this idea of how to count is something that you can try. Believe me, it is a lot of work. I know that because I can see it in my students when they do classes. But at the same time, it's literally, as I mentioned, I think before, the intersection into like, you want to do this really well or you want to just wing it? Because the thing is, in my opinion, to my students and to you, is if you wing stuff, you're probably not going to get on a big stage. You're probably not going to be a very good musician. Like the correct way of doing things is a very specific way. So to people that like to wing things and to people that like to just put the recording and try to like listen to it and see if you maybe do it 5,000 times and one of them you're going to get it right, it doesn't work that well. Slow it down, count it, and you'll see how this process really pays off when you devote the time. And the good news is that you may have to count it 30 times out loud while playing it. But once you get it, autopilot takes over and then you can just move along. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, definitely consider giving us a like and subscribing to our channel. If you want more information about what we do, check our main website, thehitmusicstudio.com. I want to thank you for watching. And once again, here we try to help people by giving you tips and techniques so you can practice your favorite songs and be successful at playing them. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.